So I just ran across this quote that is within an article on CNN about the Stanleys, Andy Stanley, and what's his dad name? Charles. Yeah, I thought it was Charles Stanley. So these two well-known preachers, pastors, ministers who had a falling out, and they're discussing their story on CNN. So it's talking about Andy, which is his son, reading a book one day, A Tale of Three Kings by Gene Edwards. And there's a line in the book, and the line says, "Beginning empty-handed and alone frightens the best of men. It also speaks volumes of just how sure they are that God is with them." So as people develop their relationship with their God, as they believe in their God and believe in the things that their God will provide for them, do for them, the benefit that their God is towards them, it can be questioned, and it's questioned many times. It's questioned by many people of faith when they're empty-handed, they're broke, hungry, things have gone terribly wrong in their lives, unemployed, a child's death, things of that nature. And so it tests their resolve, and it tests their faith of staying with that God, even in the face of all these things going wrong. You have some that have left their faith because of things happening, and them not finding a secure enough answer in what's going wrong to explain why things are going wrong when they are trying to serve their God. You have those that switch religions, and you have those who use these chances, and they say that it's a test of God, and it's only there to test the resolve, and so they stay even more faithful to this God when things are wrong. Of course, what I'm going to say is that ultimately it's all about the truth. Right? The truth speaks to their God, their gods. The truth speaks to the situation that they're in. The truth speaks to the existence of their God, and if one's resolve in their God is totally irrational, that their God doesn't even exist, that they believe in something exists, so thus, of course, things should go wrong. Well, things go wrong in this world. People die. People are unemployed. People get laid off. There's turmoil, there's death and destruction within this world, within our existence. So it's bound to happen. And so there's, as far as I've seen, as far as I know, there has never been any group of people who have been kept away from that, who have been protected from all the trials and tribulations that everybody else in this world goes through. The theist goes through the same as the atheist. The atheist is the same as the theist. So if they both are experiencing the same things, the same trials and tribulations, people who believe in God, people who don't, people who believe in different gods, then the question is, what is the value of your God? What is the value of the gods? Once again, if you get no more special treatment than anyone else, if your life becomes no more special, talking about in actuality, not in how you might think is special, not in how you might think that you're blessed and that you're going to get to go to heaven after this life of trial and tribulations, right? Because that's what you're really thinking of. That's where you're really putting all your eggs in that basket. That it ain't about this one, because the truth speaks that this one, yours is just like everybody else's, no matter what his guys believe in, all right? But you're talking about, well, what happens afterwards? You're talking about, well, you're going through all this, but afterwards, it's all good. It's all gravy. And so I offer to you my God, where, yes, I will go through the same trials and tribulations as you, But my God tells me that. Truth tells me that. Truth tells me the situation I am, the world I live in, the realm I live in, the existence I live in. The truth speaks to that. My God speaks to that. I have this fall back with my God. I have that to fall back on. Anything that might happen in my life, any death within my family, death of my children, whatever, my God has already spoken to that it could occur, that it may occur. Now one day they will die, but the manner that they will die, I don't know, but God knows. Truth knows. There's a truth to how they all will die, how I will die. There's a truth to all the trials and tribulations I've gone through in the past, that I'm going through now, that I may go through in the future. And the truth speaks to how to go through those, how to grin and bear it, or let it overcome and consume me. Truth speaks to that. That voice of God always speaks and is always consistent. The question is your God consistent when it speaks? Or do you make excuses for your God? I don't have to make excuses for my God, because there's no excuse to be made. I can only required to speak the truth of my God. I'm only required to speak the truth of all that there is that happens, because my God is truth. So when my God speaks one word, and that word is truth. And as I speak of my God, as my God, as I bring forth the voice of my God, the word of God, then it's only me speaking truth. So it once again, so being empty-handed and alone, well, with my God, I can never be truly that empty-handed. Well, the truth says I'm empty-handed, so my God is there. Being alone, I am alone. The truth says I'm alone, so I'm with my God. So I'm never alone or empty-handed without my God. So as far as being sure that my God is with them, well, I'm sure there, because I know the truth is there. The truth of my very, very, very being at that point in time, I know my God is there, and my God is speaking to the situation. So my God can never abandon me, because in all situations, in all points and times, no matter what, I know my God is there. Because I know truth is there. I know truth is there speaking about what is going on. If I'm happy about something, it's happening because I'm happy towards something. Why? Because the truth is that it is there, that has occurred, and I have some emotional attachment or whatever to it that has caused me to be unhappy.